So you probably all know the following problem. Sometimes you just wanna run into a long line of repeaters which are all separated by blocks, and you have no idea whether the amount of repeaters is odd or even. And you want to know whether the amount of repeaters in this line is odd or even. So I want to show you a little trick how you can figure out with redstone whether there is an odd or an even amount of repeaters in this repeater line. So what you first want to do is you want to place a sticky piston with a block in front so that this is kind of a monostable. And on the other side we will build a nice detector which will tell us whether there's an odd amount or an even amount of repeaters in there. So you want to see which setting the repeaters are, this only works if all repeaters have the same setting. And if the setting is larger than 1, what you want to do is you want to place a repeater here which has the same setting as all the repeaters in this line, leading into a torch. Something that I should mention is that you should not place any redstone here or here if you redesign this, because that would update the repeater and that would just be horrible. And over here you will want to place a repeater which has 1 redstone tick less delay than these repeaters. And that's also why it doesn't work with repeaters on the first setting, because then you would have to place redstone here and then everything would break. Because redstone is... you don't want redstone in this contraption, and I will show later why. Okay, and now this contraption is already ready, and the rule is if this piston extends after we send the pulse through, then there's an odd amount in this chain, and if this piston extends, then there's an even amount. So let's just test this. So let's just activate this. And this system says there's an even amount of repeaters in this chain. So let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's an even amount. So let's just quickly modify this and cut off 1 repeater. Now there's 9 repeaters in this line. So there's an odd amount, and now the system will tell us that there's an odd amount of repeaters in this repeater line. And it's important that these repeaters are separated by blocks and that you also don't place any redstone here, because it would also modify it, because if you place any redstone here it won't tell you the total amount of repeaters, but it will tell you whether the amount of repeaters after the redstone dot is odd or equal. So after the redstone dot there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 repeaters, so that's odd. So if we now send a pulse through, this piston will extend because the amount of repeaters after the redstone dot is odd. And if we place it here, we have 2 repeaters after the redstone dot, so then it will be even. And that's what the system does. So you shouldn't place any redstone dots in here, because they will just reset whether it's odd or even, and you don't want that. So now we have 4 repeaters, so that's even, and then you can send that redstone signal through, and it's even. And I just thought this is completely useless and absolutely awesome, so I just wanted to show this. I'm not sure whether I want to explain this. It's just some quirky code with repeater priorities and static stuff, maybe in another video. What you can also do is you can place redstone all over here. Now it will then you can kind of put a torch here and then levers on every spot, and then you can kind of turn the redstone on and off, because if the redstone is on, then it doesn't interfere, because if this repeater turns on, the power state of this redstone won't change, and then it won't update the repeater, and then it won't mess up anything. So if you just build this kind of thing over here and put torches everywhere, then you can toggle whether there should be redstone here or not. So if I do this, then it will tell me whether the number 2 is odd or even, and the number 2 is even. And if I flick this lever, it will tell me whether the number 4, let's take an odd number. This will tell me whether the number 3 is odd or even, because after this off redstone dust there are 3 repeaters, and that's odd. Yeah, and that's everything. Bye.